Hello. And thank you for coming back once again, my dear friends. Love is not always something that is spoken out loud. There are feelings and signals that only those who are truly attentive and sensitive can notice. When a woman likes someone, she rarely says it directly. She won't say, "I like you," "I want to be near you," or "Can you take one more step toward me?" Instead, she lets her heart speak in a very special way. A lingering gaze, a random late-night message, or a shy smile, all of these could be signs of a silent invitation. Unfortunately, many men are not perceptive enough to notice these signals. And of course, once the opportunity passes, she will quietly withdraw. By the time you realize it, it's already too late, and the green light that once shone so brightly has become nothing more than a memory. In today's video, let's analyze in detail with married life the signs that show a woman is giving you the green light, why she doesn't say it directly, and what men should do to avoid missing such a precious opportunity. Women signal their interest gently and subtly. Unlike men, who often pursue things directly, women express love by hinting. They don't show off or rush. Instead, they silently drop signals as a way to test the other person's feelings. The first sign, if you notice that she happens to appear in your life more often than before, that is not a coincidence. You see her more often in places you usually go, in the same group, attending the same events, or even at familiar cafes. If these coincidences keep happening, they're not coincidences at all. When a woman likes someone, she tries to appear in his sight as often as possible. She doesn't want to intrude, but she also doesn't want to stay out of the life of the person she likes. This is the first and most typical sign that a woman is giving you the green light. She wants to appear in front of you more often. The second sign, she shows interest in the smallest details about you and knows more about you than you thought. These days, it's easier than ever to learn about someone without asking anyone. She can find everything on social media. With just a follow or a friend request, she can see what you're doing, what you like, and how you're feeling today. If a woman is giving you the green light, she will proactively learn about you, even things you've never told her. For example, she might ask, "Is the drink at the cafe down the street good?" Even though that's your favorite place. This means she's been actively updating herself about you. In other words, it's a sign that she's interested in even the smallest details, whether you like sugar-free iced coffee, whether you love trance music, or your habit of rubbing your head when you're tired. If someone texts you, "It's really cold today. Don't forget to dress warmly," don't dismiss it as just a polite gesture. It contains genuine care and a desire to look after you. The third sign, a woman who's giving the green light often texts you late at night, and that's never a coincidence. Messages like, "Are you still awake?" "Why are you still online at this hour?" or "Have you gone to bed?" after 11 p.m. are not just curiosity or casual conversation. That's her way of opening up and sparking a more intimate dialogue. Late night is like being slightly drunk. People open up more easily than in the clear-headed daytime. Among all the people she could talk to, she chooses to message you. She wants to hear your voice, to connect, even if it's just through a few short texts. When a woman truly likes someone, she always starts with the simplest things. Moreover, the speed of her replies is another clear sign. If she likes you, she's always waiting for your messages and will reply as soon as she gets them, no matter what she's doing. Her messages are often designed to keep the conversation going. On the other hand, if she's not interested, she'll reply slowly or give short, uninterested answers. If you read your conversations again, you'll see her excitement and anticipation in how quickly she replies, as if she's afraid you'll lose interest and talk to someone else. The fourth sign, a woman who's giving the green light will intentionally touch you in a gentle, intimate way. This is a subtle yet very important way to create closeness. If she touches your hand, arm, or shoulder, it's a clear sign that she's interested. And if she's bolder, she might touch more sensitive areas like your thigh or stomach, which is almost a direct sign of flirting and a hope that you'll understand her feelings. Physical touch is a powerful sign of affection and romance. Many people wonder why women don't just confess their feelings outright. Of course, nowadays, many women are bold and willing to express love. but most are still more emotionally vulnerable. They fear rejection, being looked down upon, or feeling devalued if they confess first. They're often taught, girls who make the first move will lose, partly because of social norms, and partly due to self-protection. They don't dare take the first step and say, "I like you." Instead, they take subtle detours, finding reasons to talk, creating excuses to meet, dropping hints, waiting for replies, or seeking opportunities for light touches. Women are always afraid of giving their love to the wrong person and getting hurt. That's why they signal their interest quietly. And a smart man will not let them keep sending those signals for too long without stepping forward. Why do men often miss these opportunities? Sometimes it's because they're careless, other times, they're too rational. It's not that women are unclear, it's that men are not sensitive enough. Many lose valuable chances simply because they think, "She's just being polite," or "She's just a friend." By the time she stops showing interest, the man panics, but it's too late. Some men have been silently loved by a woman for years, through small gifts, caring messages, or quiet support, yet they never noticed. And when she finally gets tired and leaves with someone else, they are filled with regret. So how can you avoid missing the green light? Pay attention to whether she tries to find reasons to be near you, whether she shares personal things or opens up to you, and whether she repeatedly shows small acts of care. And most importantly, do you feel that she is different from other women? Do you notice a touch of shy awkwardness in her eyes, her smile, or the way she secretly looks at you? Love can be hidden, but emotions cannot. As long as a man is attentive and sensitive enough, he will surely recognize those signals. So, what should a man do once he realizes them? Of course, if you have noticed that she is giving you the green light, do not remain silent and do not ignore it. Give her a clear signal that you also have feelings and that you appreciate hers. You don't need to confess your love immediately, but you should respond. A small action or a private conversation is enough for her to understand that your heart is open too, because if you keep hesitating, staying silent, and ignoring it, she will eventually withdraw. Women do not wait forever and will grow tired of constantly sending signals without seeing any steps taken in return. If you do not have feelings for her, decline gently and politely. Do not hurt someone who has shown affection for you. When you notice that a woman is showing signs of interest but you do not feel the same way and have no intention of reciprocating, maintain a respectful distance. Avoid overly intimate gestures that could give her false hope. Do not create opportunities for private meetings. Limit one-on-one outings, late-night conversations, or sharing deeply personal stories. Respect and appreciate her attention. Sometimes, a timely thank you is enough to help both of you preserve your dignity. Your respect, gratitude, and polite behavior will be the signal she needs to understand. If love is not meant to be, do not give false hope. If your paths do not align, do not linger too long. If you do not have feelings, respond gently, tactfully, and kindly to someone who has feelings for you. On the other hand, if you do have feelings, open your heart in the right way. Once you are sure that she is giving you the green light and you feel the same, do not let her wait too long. However, do not rush so much that you make her feel unsafe. A simple date or a sincere invitation is enough. A man does not need to be overly sweet. Maturity and sensitivity are enough to make a woman feel secure. One important note: what if the woman who is giving you the green light is already married? This is a delicate situation that many men feel uncomfortable facing. What should you do if a married woman shows interest in you? Of course, not every woman does this, but it happens, and more often than you might think. What matters is how the man reacts to avoid getting entangled in trouble while preserving his character and self-respect. Many men are surprised when a married woman, someone who already has a husband, shows care, attention, or even initiates closeness. But behind that gentle gaze, that invitation for coffee, or that late-night conversation may lie a broken marriage or a lonely heart. Some women are criticized by their husbands, neglected by busy children. Their feelings have long gone cold, yet they still carry the label of wife. May have tried their best as wives and mothers, but when they do not receive emotional support, or simply because they crave attention from men, they turn to someone else for many reasons. And when a man appears at the right time and fits their type, gentle, understanding, and empathetic, they can easily become emotionally attached. Men in such moments often find themselves in a dilemma. Stepping forward means touching a happiness that is not theirs. Stepping back risks hurting someone vulnerable. But this is exactly where a man's character and integrity are tested. Do not act purely based on emotion. Think about the consequences: your reputation, personal credibility, social relationships, work, friendships, and even legal issues. If things go too far, the consequences could be devastating. Feelings that stem from empathy can easily become dangerous if not controlled. A hug at the wrong time could become a lifelong scar. Set clear boundaries. If you sense that someone has feelings for you but you have no intention of breaking up their family, establish boundaries through polite, non-private communication. Avoid meeting alone. Do not have late-night conversations. And do not discuss their marriage. If necessary, tell them directly that you respect them but do not wish to cross the line. Sometimes, tact lies in maintaining distance without causing hurt. Love cannot be forced, but it should not be misunderstood either. A glance is not necessarily a confession of love, and a caring comment is not always an invitation. A strong man is one who listens to his heart but does not let his emotions blind him. A green light does not mean you must step forward, it means you have the choice to consider. Stay clear-headed so you do not become someone who imagines things. And stay sincere so you do not become someone who causes pain. And if you love the right person at the right time. Green means go. Red means stop. The human heart is the same. Wait for the right time before you move forward. I wish all of you, the men who are trying to understand women's hearts, to always be sensitive enough to recognize genuine signals and strong enough to choose the right path for yourselves. And with that, the Married Life channel would like to thank you sincerely for spending your time with us in today's video. We hope to see you again and share even more interesting stories about women, love, and family life in future videos. If you found this video meaningful, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to our channel to return and share even more with us. Thank you very much. Do you have something you'd like to say or share with us? Leave your thoughts in the comments below so we can connect and interact more. Thank you once again.